Yes, yes, yes. I'm almost, but not fully convinced that I may have time traveled and got stuck. And there could be some people who are advanced in this area who also know this and were paid or threatened to keep me stuck in some way, which would be getting me arrested, having me 302'd, having some cartel or some people, dangerous people attacking me to take my life so that I can't go back. And this may be the case for a lot of you. I don't know, a 10 of you I just saw, 10. These would be the people who have the gift of time travel, or they trust you because you don't break spiritual law. This could have a lot to do with our memories being wiped. This could also be why this whole memory erasing thing is heightened. I do believe that a former president knows more than what they're saying, so maybe you could interrogate them. I don't believe that Elon knows about this. I don't. I think that in this situation and wherever they're at on the food chain, there's always somebody well, I mean, the craving is for power and for all knowing, basically, right? There's always the, I know something I don't want you to know because you knew something I didn't. I want to flip out some letters. I'm going to put music on in my ears, and I'm just going to take my time. I may have to pause it from time to time. And I'm guessing that I came here to attain information to save the planet, which would be about... Now, for those of you who feel this could be you, you're placed in a situation where you're finding things out, right? And it could be that some of you didn't feel the push like I felt to talk about some things, and it could be that now I'm talking about everything. So it could also be that some other people knew that 10 of us time traveled in whatever way, for how they know. I don't know. They could have had some alien beings. It could have been some grays let them know. So what they did was they kept you all busy in things so that I would wind up taking the heat for everything. If the beings that can hear me, if you could make this right in some way, in whatever way you're smart, I'm just going to leave it at that. And I'm also giving permission for them to assist me, for me to go back to the time. I keep seeing 1984. This could be that movie was put out, or that something was heavy about 1984 and people not realizing that that's what they wanted, was a totalitarian world, planet, really. Also about these things that were under the ground, that there may have been a situation where I'm going to be now put into, or one of you now, if you go back, are going to be put into, where you're going to be able to make a decision not to enhance that. It could be this. There's these things underground that my uncle or so-and-so knows from their grandfather, or I found information. And instead of eradicating it, it was, you wanted to see what it would be. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. It also could be something with presidency. You know, are you equipped to handle what's coming in the future? Also with the gender the thing, it's out of control. Just a lot of warnings, things that are destroying the world that can be alleviated. Somehow I always wind up with the Latino version of... Somebody's with a Latino version of their crazy ex. Now, this crazy ex was light-skinned black. And I understand you wanting to just test out some other waters here. What is going on here? But this seems to be the same type of woman. If she's gone, let's not forget, I believe that people can jump. It's soul swapping. I don't know how valid this is going to be, but I think we need to get rid of that. It's confusing people. It's changing personality. So I don't know what kind of authority that I have, but I'm going to say that the ability to soul swap and jump in, gone. Yeah, it's creating problems. Bear with me. Yeah, somehow, hold on a second, god damn it. Miles Smith, stargazing. You may be the type of people that, I think it's gazing. The word gaze pops up a lot on this ghost app, and a lot of the times I put things together after the fact. You could just be the kind of people who actually, you go into a trance very easily. It could be easy to time travel being like this. Let me get some letters. I'm going to flip out letters for each one of you. Okay. SN. LT. What the hell is this? Maybe they don't want me to do names. It could be something like that, because it could just be that you may get attacked. Right? They don't want you to be, they'll wind up trying to put you in jail, or now you'll be the next target for, well, let's see if we can get people to kill them so they can't go back. It's this weird thing of, see, even for you, for those of you who are involved in the things that I feel like I came here to expose, to warn, you know that this shit, you regret doing it. So why would you want to attack somebody who wants to fix it? What does that mean for you guys? I'm not sure. What does that mean if now we go back with this information? How does it affect those of you who stay in this time here? Well, I think for most of you, your fate is sealed already just because of the shit you've gotten yourself into. And you know what that is. I mean, whether you believe in afterlife and hell or not, for those of you who don't believe, your belief may be this. There's a possibility that other planet that I said was set up was because this already happened and we did this again and came back and got stuck. Somebody could have even set up Andy Trevor, I'm hearing, for us to time travel again. And he could be gone. And then tried to keep us stuck because we set up life on another planet. Oh my God, this is it. For those of you who feel like you played a part in some type of destruction for the world you're living in, I just can't imagine the logic behind that, but here we are, we're here. I believe that if your belief is this, that you don't believe in hell, because I feel like a lot of you are hell-bent on, belief is that powerful. It's the same for me. You're absolutely right. You're right. You may not wind up dying. You may have been created by somebody to be immortal as well. And now you're going to experience hell on earth instead of hell in the afterlife. And that is going to be based off of your belief and off of not fighting for something and allowing yourself to be now a victim of what you allowed. You understand? I'm not sure how many of us were taken and recreated, or how many of you. Those of us who have special DNA and certain set of gifts, I believe we are always protected from things like this, and we could be the originals. And when some of you are being told that you're clones, or I just don't feel like the universe would allow for original gods or special people to be killed and replaced. So there's that. I breathe you in every single day. Right, breathing techniques and gazing. And then letting them know that we want to, I'm emotional. Some of you know that you don't belong here. Was I sent here? Or did I okay this? Did I not know what I was getting myself into? Did they use us to gather information to set up life on another planet and then try to destroy us? But you can't destroy, right? It's that thing where they say they forgot we were star seeds. You can't destroy what's part of the earth, or part of that's been here before time, we'll say. So yeah, you will be. Your belief will manifest. I believe that some people thought that it was funny and they were creating false gods, right? Is that what it was? Or they thought that they were, or there was some kind of weird thing of creating an illusion of gods, immortals. These are the gamers and the people who like to push science. Some of you are created, you are recreations, and you will not die. This is your karma. And this planet, I don't feel like this planet can be saved. I think that the whole point of this time travel was to see whether it was worth it, or whether it was worth it to set up something somewhere else. We could have life on an entirely different planet, and I'll tell you what is not the craziest thing in the world. Is it possible that some of these scientists or these people that like to push boundaries and break spiritual law so much, is it possible that they keep trying to get there and that they were told some information about it, or they hired some people who can time travel, or they claimed they could? So you have to be careful who you're connecting with when they say that they can see things remote view. Some of them are lying sacks of shit. And they bad decisions. What is this? Perfect. Pink. This could be why I have no friends or relationship, or they won't allow this. They know I'm not going to stay here very long. I'm excited to go back. Are you? I'm excited to go back to where we were before. And I mean, who knows what goes on, right? Do we time travel? We go back now. Does this world change in some way? I don't know, man. It's just a lot of things to question, but you could ask them to show you guys during meditation, or to somehow give you information. You could ask that. KSL. I feel nervous, not for me. I feel nervous for others. The baddest ass from Burning Blade with a war glaive. Do you know who I am? This is actually KSL UG. And I think that's what you are like who do this, that can time travel. Now, who is this? The baddest ass from Burning Blade. What is that? You're too perfect for the people who are... And listen, I know that there's people who are going to... But a lot of you, you're real fucked up. And I feel like if you believe that you could have possibly came here and got stuck... I don't get along with anybody. I'm just different. It could be that you're too perfect for this world, for the people of this planet now. And listen, for those of you, the imperfect ones, you should be okay with that, because a lot of you brag about this being Babylon and how you love this shit and stuff. So you're perfect for this type of world. You understand? But there are those of us who feel like we're never going to fit in. I don't want to muddy up and soil my fucking good side just to fit in this type of shit. I'd rather go back somewhere else or go somewhere else. If you can relate, that's how I feel. I'm dark and I'm light. But I don't want to become so dark that I can't look at myself in the mirror. How to use the Burning Blade World Event Guide, Sea of Thieves. What the hell is this? Is this a game? Okay, that didn't go over well. What the fuck? It will not open for some reason so let me just do this. It won't open the video on YouTube for some reason. Now, granted, there are so many jammers around me. It's disgusting. I have to put my phone by the window. Look, I have one fucking bar unless I put my phone by the window. I don't know what the issue is with people trying to jam me. I can't figure it out. It's an obsession and it's an addiction. I can't wait to get out of this and somewhere else where all of this manipulation and all of this lies and trying to sabotage somebody that you don't know or did nothing. I cannot wait to get the fuck out of here. This is the most disgusting time in history. Good Lord. Yeah, for those of you who are waiting for some type of savior to come with what's coming, because I believe this. I wasn't sure what was being held up with this catastrophic event. We could have come here to warn people of this too, and some people are like, yeah, ha, ha, ha. Okay. But it feels to me like it may be held back until we all made it known that we give permission because of spiritual law to take us back to where we came from before we time traveled. And for those of you who can feel now you're getting nervous or emotional, that's your higher self or your other some self going, you're fucked. You had chances to fix the shit. Now, how about this? Maybe you all have a chance now. Maybe we're not even from this planet. There's a possibility that wherever we're going back to, there could be other life somewhere else that we don't even... It could have been that we were there. It could have been that the 10 of us started a life on another planet and then somebody had us come back and time travel again. We don't know, right? Those of you who have this information that... I don't know who else is exposing some shit like me. I'm guessing there are some people who are doing it, right? You have the opportunity to change things for your own planet, for where you are living now. You would be a fool not to. They don't need Jack Daniels? Right. Stop drinking and get your ass in gear is what someone's being. People that are scientists, people who are in positions where you have an opportunity or the means to change the outcome of events somehow. People at CERN. Captain Flameheart's presence is burning brighter than ever before. Not only has he taken a seat on his throne at the Reaper's hideout, but his flagship, the Burning Blade, now patrols the Sea of Thieves. Depending on where your loyalties lie, you can pledge your crew to the Burning Blade and help Flameheart complete his rituals or sink the Burning Blade to prevent Flameheart from gaining more power. I feel like you know what this is about, what that was just about. Are you going to assist? Because let's say this. How do we know that someone else doesn't time travel or isn't trying to find a way to go back or remove themselves from the world that they helped to destroy? And now they're just... How do you know somebody's just not angry that they can't do it? And now they want to set all of you up for who I'm talking about. Maybe it's time to switch sides, right? Tell me about this time travel or whatever. Stuck. Subject to change. It looks like stuck in another realm. This is illusion, all right? That's what this is, but this is also some type of... I want to see synonyms for this. My God, with the hairs, I can't stand it. I can feel them. Hallucination, vision, apparition, deception. Hallucination. Okay, I mean we could have drank something. It could have been a retreat type thing that we did, or just a seance type thing, you know. Be careful of giving permission for other beings to do shit with you, man. Some people are being... Miranda, you're being guided to say something, but don't chant something that you don't know what it means. you're giving them okay to abduct you and do experiments on you. All right, just draw the line with certain shit when it comes to connecting. If all the kings and the queens were on the throne, so these would be kings and queens possibly who time travel, but I'm not sure. There could be some people who did it and they wound up losing their lives. Who knows? It doesn't feel to me like there's a whole lot of people who time traveled. 1,000. Tell me some numbers. 1,000. Oh, don't tell me there's 10 left. That's because they didn't know to say that you give permission to help them go back. It's huge with them. They can't just do things without permission. I feel a few times they attacked for me because of things that were happening in the sky. And it takes a lot for them to actually break spiritual law like that. And this is being protected, but this is also being stuck in some kind of mirage and then being attacked while you're here. No damsel in distress. But you are in some type of distress, but you don't play it. How little we know about giving permission and asking for their assistance in things. Yeah, stuck in it feels like the devil's planet, right? Something like that. All the kings and all the queens that are burning alone. This is also a planet where men, a realm or a dimension or a time where men do not protect women. So I'm guessing that wherever we're going to go back to, this was prevalent. Does anybody else find it odd, even you men, that you don't feel the need to protect women? And is it because there aren't many women left? It's innate. It's natural for you guys to stand up and want to defend and protect a woman when there's not so much interference, programming, and even shit being put in your food and mass rituals being done through frequency, putting shit in the food all over the place, cannibalism, forced cannibal. I mean, what the hell is going on, right? Does anybody else just not want to be here? So for those of you, listen, for those of you who feel that you deserve to get out of here, ask them to help you time travel in a time where it's safe for you. That now you've seen things, and you know how that thing, how we say, if I knew then what I know now, maybe this is that. I want you to stay. Yeah, no thank you. Alright. Phantasm. Was that a movie? The resident of a small town had begun dying under strange circumstances, leading young Michael Baldwin to investigate. After discovering that the tall man, the town's mortician, is killing and reanimating the dead as misshapen zombies, Mike seeks help from his older brother, Jody, and local ice cream man, Reggie. Working together, they try to lure out and kill the tall man, all the while avoiding his minions and a deadly silver sphere. Then there's Phantasm 2. Years after surviving his encounter with sinister tall man, he's now a mental patient. Has nightmares about it. So the tall man. Okay. You came here, but now you're stuck here, right? This is even being stuck in toxic relationships that keep you here. So now you were supposed to go back, and now I'm a father, or I'm a wife, and a mom, and a fucking this and that, and I can't stand it here. And now I see that the plans, right? Now that you know that this was a planned thing by you, you feel a little better about it, right? Let's make this the belief now that the future plans and of disappointment and just loss. Think I'm going crazy, right? No, thank you. I don't belong. I don't, right? The karma, right? This planet, and this is also being disappointed of just being, why is this thing, why does it seem like why does it seem like I keep living the same shit? It's Groundhog Day over and over, just a constant in your lives. It could be, I'm telling you, there are some people that know it and they were put in place or put other people in place. You know how people like to, this looks like the orchestrator to me, you know, like, let's find out who knows about this time travel. Arthur Crowley, I just heard. Let me get some letters though. H.R. Harry and the Hendersons. I mean, it could be Harry Henderson. Henrietta, okay. H.R.A.L. Hal. Oh. What is it? Not that one. Orz? Is that a last name? O-R-Z? Yeah. Hal Orz. They know. One more. Sandy or Sandra Wilson? Yeah, WP. Hold on. Someone's best friend, yeah. All right. So I want you, or boyfriend or some shit like this, man. People need to start. This is serious. So what I'm going, maybe those of us that are here while we're here, and we are of special DNA, you could call gods, whatever. I don't really know what's called universally. They may not have a name for it. Maybe we came here to judge, and now let's judge and leave. So let's say that anybody that played a part in this, whether they knew that people time traveled and you could have let them know somehow, and please spare me the fucking, how would we bring it up and you would think it was crazy? You plant the seed and you leave, and it's up to us. You know, some of you live by that, but then when it comes to this, that shit went right out the window. It's selective belief, right? Let's say this, anyone that played a part in that, or even worse, trying to enslave them here, will be left to this demise that's about to happen on this planet once we leave. Yeah, I do believe that once we leave, shit is going to hit the fan on planet Earth. This may not be called Earth. I mean, we don't really know, right? We can't believe everything that we hear and even see at this point. There's a possibility that, how do we know we're even on Earth? We could be in a ship or just somewhere else where we're made to believe that we're on planet Earth. I mean, the possibilities are endless, not just for great shit. I see mate. I see date, actually. No. Meet. Okay, we'll go with meet. And God. Meet God. Is that what somebody was told? Is that what we were told? Tell me who. Questions and answers. QA. Were we put somewhere and said, oh my God, somebody said this. Now, we may not recognize their name here, but let's see. Give me a name of who said this. We're gonna go meet God. TF. and meet your twin flames. Or this is one of those people who says, did they have a video that says I died and met God or something? Hold on a second. I died and what Jesus, I died. This is somebody like this, right? That claims. It could be a Tiffany or Fatima. False truth is also what I see. They could use that terminology. They could have got stuck too. That could be the aha, where they weren't supposed to come here, or they thought for some reason that they were going to remember this, and then here comes the memory erasing on this planet, right? So even the people, Frida and OB. So we have TFEROB. You're so tortured. This could be even Barack Obama. Could have time traveled and got stuck here. Frank Turner or Frank Trainer. So these could definitely be first and last names. And what? Rich or Rick Erickson. So these you may not remember. Right? So here's the I'm saying so a lot, but just this is so important, this message. I don't really give a fuck. Somebody's going to try and tear that apart. That this shows that where your brain is. Yeah, your oxygen level too. But it feels like, okay, we're going to trick them. And they could have even shown up here with something in their pockets, where they put something in their pocket to remind themselves that they time traveled. You may not have recognized that's what it meant. Or it was somewhere, right? Is that what happened with one of you? Was it Rick Turner or who is this? Rick Erickson, something like that. Richie Turner, or where there was some, what did it say? I time traveled here. Don't forget, or this, out of the other, and you didn't know what that was. It could have been that somewhere along the line, your memory of this got erased. I don't know if this was through here. It feels like the traveling through time could have done it. Oh, it could have been oxygen levels being different. That could affect memory, which could be a lot of what's happening for those that are inducing memory erasing, and then others where it seems like it's happening differently. It could be that the oxygen, the methane coming from, it seems to take the oxygen out of the air. Something that's happening naturally seems to be taking the oxygen out of the air, and that could be affecting memory on a whole. Whatever it is, it feels like everything is happening the way it's supposed to, besides these forced things that people are doing to destroy the planet that you live on. But you thought you were going to go somewhere else. That's not going to happen. I'm guessing that this other planet, I believe it could be called Osiris, is where these gods and goddesses will now start. And you know what? How about this? Well, let's stay this. Let's keep this here. But how about this? I met God. I have a connection with God. Ask me anything, right? Someone could have even claimed to have been this, but we don't know. We don't know for sure. These are just possibilities I'm throwing out there. But this shit is so crazy, right? I don't even know what to say at this point. I don't feel like closing the message out, though. Let's find out what this meet God is. Tell me about this. You're praying wrong. I like her. She's so fun. This is why a lot of you you can't get into a serious relationship, or you feel like things are being blocked from you, and it'll just keep you here longer. They didn't want you to get too comfortable. I feel that some of these beings are so excited that you gave them permission to send you back. And they put travel on that thing a lot. And then God. Tell me what is Arthur Trainer I just heard. Hey, tell me what was said. I'm going to channel this. If you guys could just not, now just because your name could be Arthur Trainer here doesn't mean, so please stop getting so, I can feel that when I say names. Do you know how many fucking people have your names? Please stop doing that. It's very, all right. Hey, you guys, I met somebody, right? This guy, Jose, and I know how we feel like, okay, Jose, right? That he says he has some connection with some being from another realm, and it could be God, we're not quite sure, but that he gives him, this being gives him answers on something. Now, you guys were already apprehensive. You went to mock it. Because these gods and goddesses, for something, you knew that there's something different about you. So I feel like this was let's just go see. Let's just appease this motherfucker is what I heard. Next thing you know, they're in a circle. They're showing me drinking. I hope you didn't drink ayahuasca, but could have. It was set up to be a retreat, and you never came back. Is it possible that if your gods, let's talk about this. Is it possible that gods, and I said are immortal by nature? Is it possible that the time travel could have been this? You left those bodies, your bodies don't rot. Stay with me, it's a possibility here. That time travel really was just you hopping in someone else's vessel with that soul swapping thing. And now you're here in this realm. Otherwise, how would it happen? How would time travel be possible? There has to be a vessel that you land in. So now what may happen is you may wind up dying. Let's bring back the soul. No. Leave it, they're saying. You may wind up leaving these bodies and then going back into your actual bodies. You may wake up at a fucking retreat or all in a circle somehow. You may wake up in a certain environment that you were in doing this. With the information though, now with your memory, do you want to know? Yes. So that maybe it's just so we don't make the same mistakes twice on another planet. Boom. I feel like there's a boom. And you guys were apprehensive. Like, I don't know, man. Okay, look at the hair at the bottom. This is my, really? God? Okay. I'm a Barbie girl. I'm plastic. Right. It could even be about how bad plastic was. All of these things that destroyed this planet. Oh, this planet we're going to be on is going to be amazing, right? I wasn't looking for this, and now you're in my way. I just met you, and this is crazy. You could have all met at this thing, but it's not. Was it a meeting? Was it a chance meeting? Oh, yeah, there's envy and jealousy involved with this, too. I can feel it. It could have been to separate some people, you feel me? Somebody named Chuck Darbin. Is that a last name? I mean, I have to check all of these. Was jealous? No. Jealous of two people. Darbin, yep. I don't know if you remember, but it could be the same guy, the same name, is jealous of the same two people here. Right. It's not as above, so below. It's as there, so here. Hold on a second. But see, those of you who are here, who know that you're different, you're special, you have this gift too, where you could just say names. Okay? Patrick, you want to know who stole your safe? There it is. Alex Cross. Did you see that? Now, there are many Alex Crosses, but you know which one it is. I can only say to you now, listen to me. For those of you who gave permission to go back, please, this shit is irrelevant. You understand? Somebody's going to now come tell you, I know where your safe is. They don't want you to go. You feel me? They want you to be... Not, it doesn't matter. You could be in prison. and feel like this is you and you're stuck in a mother. I don't fit in here. I don't belong here. Take me out of this shit now. I hope some of you that are in jail or prison or in psych wards and shit said, I give you permission. If you're worthy of going on this other planet and not taking any of this toxicity with you, I believe that even if you weren't there originally, they would rather have people who don't belong here that are going to have to deal with the fucking demise of this planet. I don't feel like this planet is savable. I'm going to be honest. I think it's too far gone. And there's not enough people who are interested in changing it. So let it eat itself up. This is a lot of children. There could be a Daisy that was involved. Daisy May, I heard. And you could have been warned, or somebody said this. I don't think Daisy's a bad, I think she said, you're going to be sorry if you do this. Something tells me we're going to regret this. That was your intuition. And this person could have said no, or they could have said, I would turn your back, right? I would say no. They could have been the only person. This person could be like this in this realm too, if you know a Daisy May, where they just don't get involved with other shit. They're always, nah, I'm good. They actually listen to their intuition. But here it is. They had somebody that seemed innocent. Look how innocent this person looks like. Take this drink here. It definitely was ayahuasca or tea. And they put the word tea on there yesterday. I gotta put on this ghost app. I don't know why I haven't turned it on. This may be a long message. I can feel the emotion of some of you where this makes so much sense. Some of us that didn't even believe in this shit. You know what I mean? Kevin, Key. I feel like the two of you feel like this could possibly be a thing. Some of you may even have dreams where now it's making sense that they showed you this shit. You could even be clones. Listen, you could be clones of gods, right? But you still have that DNA somehow. And they know that I don't want to be here. I can't stand it. I see what's going on. I will take this information and do right with it on another planet. Please send me there. You know what I mean? They know whether your intentions are good or not. So thank you. Yep. And then here it is. Here's the, what's this? This is the universe. These are star seeds. Somebody said you're going to regret this. And this looks like this land, the land of plenty. I just heard. We were okay already. Why would you want to leave this though and do that? And it could have been, a lot of you are the heroes that put yourself on the front line for other people. You've always been like this. You get nothing in return from it. It could have been that you felt, am I going to do this? Is it my planet? We already have this. We could have done this because we wanted to help save this planet. I want to follow where she goes. Did somebody wanted to go with you? You know what? There could be some people here, Jet, who came afterward. See, this is the thing. We don't remember that we did this shit. Yeah? There's somebody named Jet who liked somebody else's girl or wife, and he was like, I'm going to go fucking bring her back. And when you got here, you forgot. Beach? What beach? Ain't nothing holding me here. Alright, what beach? C-K-E-R. Is this C-R? Crescent? And confess? Did somebody say, let's go to the beach? Is this something somebody wanted, or this is a plan? This could be even something that they didn't even realize they were going to do yet. Listen, for those of you who know, please, I can't stress this enough. And write it down. Write this shit on your fucking forearm. Will be time travel. Just put time travel and permission. Because you're going to forget and you're going to be distracted, man. pulls me in enough to keep me guessing, but it's pulling you in or pulling you out of this. There are people who know that they would never take them to this planet. You already know you're too soiled and you're angry and you have no ability to change. So now now your new mission is to keep those from time traveling. You will be stopped immediately. Some of you are going to be stopped and you're going to die. They can zap your shit. Let's give them permission to just zap them and wherever they stand. Okay, and we'll see how that works. It's worth a shot. You're too needed. Crescent Beach. I mean, there are many of them. I can't stand being away from you either. It's making me nuts, and I hold it in, and I could fucking kill people with this anger that I hold in with this. You are going to be targeted with this big time, okay? I would do whatever you feel like is going to keep you isolated, because I know you have a problem being alone. BC Crescent Beach Baptist Church. What about this? St. Augustine, Florida. Okay. I never understood somebody who tried to stop somebody from doing something that would benefit them. You self-sabotage. Austin, that's your actual name. You self-sabotage. Nobody want to see us together. Oh yeah, this has a lot to do with soulmates. What is this church? Is this where that... No shame. Or what is this? What is this? Who is this cat? Unashamed. Hoping and praying things between us don't get better? What the hell is this? Oh, that they're hoping and praying that things between us don't get better. Is that what this is? A Christian thing? Well, there's a few unashamed things, right? All right, because I don't want to get into... what do I do here? I guess I'll grab some of these. What happened at this church? There was a time restriction, running out of time. Should have completed this by now. Completed what? Are there some people that were told about this with the time travel? Leroy. Yeah, this is a church. There could even be some... What is this large amount of money here? I hope that these people aren't getting involved with life insurance policies and shit. This would be a mobile church. That's what this is. This is a church that's on the move. Were they trying to build this or something? Because this could... Oh, hold on. What is this? This is meeting some resistance. It's because this isn't part of the greater plan. Whatever this is with this church isn't part of... If you're God people, right? This isn't part of your God's plan. Whatever this is that you want to do. Queen of Wands. This could even be, is to attack women. Going along with the agenda and then claiming to be Christian or just godly people. I don't like it. But some of these people were told, whether they believe in time travel or not, or that they could feel, that even by looking at some of you, that you look different. You know how they say, oh, these people, they look different. They look like they're from a star system. It could have been that they just knew. Somebody says, look, I'm well learned, we'll say, in this. But I can see that there are certain people that their facial features are different. They could definitely be here from somewhere else. Why would you want to attack them, though? Wow. There are a lot of people that knew, and this news traveled quickly, and then all of you that look different, you were all put in situations where your life was supposed to be taken, your freedom was supposed to be taken. These would be the heavy targets, and I thank God every day. But are you really? I can't stand people who say, I thank God or thank you, Jesus, and then you get involved with this. Please just be true to who you are. If you get involved with child trafficking, or you get involved with wanting to eradicate women, I heard, but you want to claim that God is on your side and shit, like, I don't know what the fuck kind of God this is, but it sounds like it could be the God in the Bible. It makes sense to me that can see shit clearly. And I look at shit with a different set of eyes. That is the right God for you. So stick to what you're doing, I guess. This will be a planet, and I want you, I need you, oh God. We'll see when all of this shit goes down, these supernatural catastrophic events, where your God comes in. Where the Savior shows, whether he shows up or she shows up. But the irony would be that maybe your God could be a female, and that really pissed you off too. So it's, let's just say that, because I heard people say that they thought that I was God incarnate, right? I heard people say it. So if somebody made videos as me or using deep fakes, it was not me saying it. Now, this could be a lot of the reason that I was even attacked like this. I never said that I was fucking God out loud incarnate, ever. There are things being said telepathically. I can't control all of this shit. I'm not going to constantly say, nope, 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 my whole fucking life. All I'm doing is now I'm turning things away that are coming towards me saying that shit. So if that was the case, that wasn't me. But let's say that hypothetically that was the universe's way of, because the universe could see that, or maybe I time traveled here as that and played that role just to show people that the universe or something else could have a funny sense of humor. That men like to have the control. Certain types of men like to have the control. You like to control women. You see women that won't allow themselves to be controlled by certain types of men as a threat. You wanted a woman-free planet. You're about to have it. You're going to see now, once this womanly, godly, goddess-like type energy is removed completely, what you're left with. Maybe this is helping me in some way. If you've seen any videos other than shit on my YouTube channel that I upload here of me, it's not me. I don't speak to anybody. I barely leave my environment. I mean, I don't go out sometimes for weeks at a time. I have never uploaded another video off this platform, Philosophical. Never, not once. So maybe this helps now that I feel like everybody on the planet's listening right now. I can feel that everybody, even when you're sleeping, some of you are tapped into what's happening telepathically. They will make sure that you're aware of something that you need to hear. But you have the ability now to change the course of events. I don't feel like a lot of you men want a woman-free planet. You can see it's not serving anybody, right? And it doesn't have to be even women with parts. some of you are women that were turned into boys at a young age, whether you know it or not. You embody some type of empathetic, sympathetic individual. They will attack you as well. It doesn't really matter anymore whether you have a woman part or a male part. It doesn't matter. There's something else. It's a force that wants empathy and sympathy gone. But what's left on this planet? Take all of that. Then you're left with just the darkest of the dark, and some of you don't even see that this would be the supreme outcome. Yeah, I don't know. This Most High could be very dark. So be careful with the words that you're using too, and who you're worshiping, and whether it coincides with your actual belief on life and what you feel like life is supposed to be. Don't just believe in something just because the masses believe in it. Does it sit right with your fucking spirit? You feel me? I'm not done. Let's such a blessing. Yeah. Be careful. I mean, it's just we don't even realize sometimes when we just start following agendas, and a lot of it had to do with people acquiring things and then not being able to part from them. I choose my home and my ranch and this over the future of the planet that I'm on. Feds. What's up with the feds? Developing photos. Uh-oh. Somebody's doing their job. La-di-da-da-di-da-da. What are these photos going to be up? But there could even be some feds, Joe. How about this? There's always that duality. There's some feds looking at some images going na-na-na-na-na. Now, the feds could be, somebody could have said, well, I have some friends with badges, and they showed me some videos. All right, this may not be photos. This could be videos of things. And be careful, man, with the Ace of Cups, though. What is this? This would be loving, doing things out of love, though. I do believe that there could even be some footage of people they're showing me the actual manufacturing plants where food is the process of people putting shit in. They're going over footage of that. Please be wary if someone's saying poison this, poison that. They're going to go over footage and see people meeting and having conversations. Some of them have the gift of seeing this shit in their head. You don't even need to. You could let it be known that you want no interference. Try and find some type of frequency that could block that so that you could hear in your head the conversation happening and names being said. Now that's cool, but you need proof, right? But it's going to help, though. It always helps to have that as a backup, right? There are some feds now that we need to do something. They love justice. This is huge love for justice. So be careful, all right? It's got some of you now that I said that like this, concerned. They feel convicted. Yeah, and it has a lot to do with them separating from certain karmic females. So these could be male. I mean, there aren't many females left. But these could be male feds who... what else am I going to do, man? I realized that being around this one was keeping me from possibly living my purpose, which is bringing justice. And I haven't done that in a long time. They're happier now. I don't feel trapped with this one. Some of them, even if you're women and you're fed, some of you could have felt like you were trapped with a man that was keeping you stuck, and I'm not doing what I have a passion for. I'm just getting older. I'm just sitting here aging. With this unashamed thing, the first thing I got is, I'm not sure if it was created for that reason, but it seems like it turned into an oxymoron. Are you living your life in a way that you would feel unashamed if your life was put publicly? If there was a huge screen above the world where everybody could see things that you thought nobody could see, are you really unashamed? Sometimes we don't even realize we got there, right? And others we are, and we lost ourselves and shit. I love your soul. Yeah. No, that you're too good for that. There's a lot of wands and wands and then done. Okay. All they were doing is just putting boundaries up with what makes me happy. This is intentionally blocking what brings me joy. Justice. They're going back to, I don't want any of this shit. They're trying, every time, God, there's always somebody that's trying to bring, it's this new app. Look at this. I don't want this is what somebody, I don't want a fucking app. I don't want a computer to do this for me. You understand how bad this got? And people are actually, they look like they're going to blow up. Fall the fuck back, man. There's somebody that likes to have something do something for them while they sit back like this. This is why the world is so lazy, because of all you motherfuckers creating these launching apps. Let me launch this one. I'm so tired of the lingo. Please get me out of this fucking realm universe. I can't. Anybody else feel like you're ready to come out of your skin? If I hear one more person talk about a program or AI or Chat GPT or this will help you, give me a magnifying glass, please, and some time. I'm grateful for you, for those of you doing this. It actually, but this is what happens. You have something else do it so much quicker, and now you have all this too much time on my hands, and it just gives you more time to get in trouble. This is going to occupy your time. It's going to make you feel good. The Earth this planet needs to go back in time with some things. It's evolving too fast. It's thrusting forward way too fast, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's evolving. Somebody likes to use mixed terminology to confuse. So somebody could have said we're evolving too fast, and it makes it seem like people go, well, if we're evolving, I mean, maybe we should now up this or upgrade this and shit. It's not evolving. What is this? Fallout Boy. Sugar. And then Starbucks ad popped up. Be careful of the sugar. Not the raw sugar. The regular sugar. Something about them altering sugar cane. I don't know if it's the packets that you're using or if you have a specific kind of sugar or something like that. I would just start using raw sugar, everybody. Why would you want to use anything else? Only have that as an option. That if somebody said, how can we go back? How do I, as a place that sells coffee and danishes and shit and cakes, how do I help go back? Something with the sugar going down swinging. It could be something in the sugar, artificial sugar, that's creating anger, or it's having an effect on certain people. All right. All right, so what we're going to do now, I am going to end it at this. This for those of you who are having a hard time meditating before. Right now you're not, since yesterday. You feel me? This is a part of the process of time travel. So now you're not going to have anything, ain't nothing holding me back. For those of you who want to get out of Dodge, you have a lot of time on your hands. You were put in situations where you don't have a lot to do. It just so happened, this was fated here. It's always going to work in your favor where, okay, I don't have a job or I'm on assistance, and look at it like this. Is it the worst thing? I'm gonna practice meditation when I'm not doing anything. That's immediate. I'm gonna do subconscious mind flushes. That may not even be a thing, but let's do it anyway, right? We'll do subconscious mind flushes and immediately just, what else are you doing? Instead of sitting there watching useless television, let me try and get my ass out of here and let them know that that's what I want. See ya. Love you.